Hey everybody, CinemaStick this here to bring you another cinematic problem. What we're going to talk about today is Echo Bridge's new release of the From Dusk Till Dawn series. For those of you who don't know who Echo Bridge is, they're a company who releases pretty shoddy, below average DVDs. For a while, and well, my first introduction to them, and when I first got into Echo Bridge releases, they were only really releasing public domain titles. You know, things like really old 1950s and 40s, like B sci-fi horror movies, even things like Nosferatu and Cabinet Dr. Caligari, titles like that. Like, actually some decent titles but they're all public domain. Anybody can release them. That's what they were releasing, so that's how I got into them, because I would buy, they'd release big box sets of really bad, sci-fi horror movies, and they'd be awesome. I'd pick them up. The picture quality, and the disc quality and everything was really shoddy, but they were really old movies, so it wasn't that big of a deal. You'd almost expect it. But over the years, they acquired the rights to more and more mainstream and really great titles. For instance, they just picked up a whole bunch of Miramax titles. Included in that what they picked up was the From Dusk Till Dawn series, just to name a few. They picked up some Halloweens and some other really good stuff too. So, unfortunately, just like all their other releases, they've put no effort into these at all. The picture quality is pretty bad. Well, let me just first off by saying that I do own the original From Dusk Till Dawn box set. This was released in 2000. It comes with all the same movies that this comes with. Comes with, From Dusk Till Dawn. This has Full Tilt Boogie on it, From Dusk Till Dawn 2, and From Dusk Till Dawn 3. Great set. The only problem is From Dusk Till Dawn, Full Tilt Boogie, and From Dusk Till Dawn 2 are non-anamorphic widescreen. The only one you can get anamorphic widescreen is From Dusk Till Dawn 3. Now here's the kicker. This I picked up simply because Full Tilt Boogie, From Dusk Till Dawn, and From Dusk Till Dawn 2 all come in anamorphic widescreen. So now I can finally watch them on my widescreen TV, taking up the entire screen. Awesome. Picture quality might not be fantastic, but what are you gonna do? At least I can watch them as they should be on my TV. But From Dusk Till Dawn 3 is in full screen. It's not in non-anamorphic widescreen. It's in full screen. Why the hell would this be in full screen when the only title that was ever released in anamorphic widescreen on DVD back in 2000 was From Dusk Till Dawn 3? And even if you don't buy this in the pack in the collection, you just buy this singly, it'll still be anamorphic widescreen. So why is this full screen? I don't think. I mean, I guess on VHS is probably the only way you're going to get a full screen version of this movie. So why this collection here would feature all these finally in anamorphic widescreen, but then From Dusk Till Dawn 3 they'd go back to full screen, makes no sense. So if you want to own all these titles in anamorphic widescreen, you have to buy this set and this release. Pretty stupid. So that's just one of the major things that I hate. That I really dislike about this set. I don't know why they would do that. But like I was saying, the picture quality is pretty bad. It can get very blocky at times. It's just not very clear. These releases from back in 2000 look better than this release that came out just a couple weeks ago in 2011. How is that? That makes no sense. That just goes to show you that Echo Bridge has not put any time, effort, money, anything into these titles at all. They just took whatever crappy prints of these they had and just threw them on a disc and sent them out to stores just to make a quick buck. That's all they're looking for. They're looking for a quick buck. They're not trying to make the fans of these movies happy. They're not trying to make people who buy these titles happy. They're just looking for as much money as they can get out of owning these titles, and I think that is sad. All Echo Bridge have to do is put just a little bit of effort into these. I'm not saying they got to put the most beautiful DVDs and Blu-rays out ever made. They don't have to do that. They don't have to put a ton of effort into these. I mean, some companies, they'll fix up these titles and just render them and make them look so beautiful, and they're amazing. But other companies, they don't put as much effort into them, and that's fine. You don't have to spend a lot of money and put a lot of effort into it. Just put some. That's all I'm asking for. These should at least look as good as these. That would be the best that I mean that'd be the as little as you should give. there's no reason why a 2011 release should look worse than a 2000 release. It just doesn't make any sense. So again, something else I dislike about Echo Bridge, and that's pretty much the way all the releases are, especially all these Miramax releases. Fans right now are in an uproar about, you know, what they're doing, and it's not really necessarily for the DVDs, it's for the Blu-rays, because they've been releasing a lot of these titles on Blu-ray. They just released from Dusk Till Dawn. I think they're releasing from Dusk Till Dawn 2 and 3 really soon. I haven't heard anything about Full Tilt Boogie yet, but from Dusk Till Dawn, it looks really, really bad. So we finally get a From Dusk Till Dawn release in the States. This is the first time it's ever been on Blu-ray in the States. Fans, you know, really looking forward to it. There are a lot of diehard From Dusk Till Dawn fans. I'm one of them. We were all really looking forward to finally owning it on Blu-ray, having a nice, crisp, beautiful Blu-ray picture, and they didn't do it. It's a really shoddy picture. I mean, from what I hear, it's like, it's okay. It is an upgrade from the DVD a bit, but for the most part, it's pretty shoddy and not necessarily worth even buying on Blu-ray, because you're not really getting much of a better picture than you are just with the DVD. And that's sad. They really shouldn't do that. They should really, again, put just a little bit of effort into it. Just try. That's all the fans are asking for. Just, you know, some effort at all. So, I know I'm going off on Blu-rays now when I'm supposed to be talking about this box set, but I just had to throw that out there. So basically, again, what I'm really pissed off about this is it makes no sense to me why they would finally, you know, make fans at least somewhat happy by releasing From Dusk Till Dawn, From Dusk Till Dawn 2, and Full Tilt Boogie. Finally, an anamorphic widescreen. Finally, you know, we get that. But then they would release From Dusk Till Dawn 3 in full screen, which makes no sense because, to the best of my knowledge, it was never even released on DVD in full screen. So basically, they basically released the VHS on DVD. That's basically what they did, because even the picture quality is probably just maybe a little bit above the VHS. Very sad. Very, very sad. So that's basically all I wanted to say. I think it's ridiculous. You know, will I eventually buy these on Blu-ray? I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Even though I just bought this today, because I didn't want to get the Blu-rays, I've seen some screenshots, and they look a little better. Not by much, just a little. So, I don't know. They're pretty cheap right now. I think I can get them. I think I can get it from Dusk Till Dawn for like $8, but I'm not going to get that yet. Maybe if it drops down to $5 or lower, I'll pick it up. From Dusk Till Dawn 2, I think is coming out pretty soon on Blu-ray. Again, if it drops down to $5, I'll pick it up. And from, you know, I think from Dusk Till Dawn 3 is also about to come out shortly. I'm curious to see if that's an anamorphic widescreen. If it is, I'll probably pick it up on Blu-ray. You know, well, I'll definitely pick it up on Blu-ray if I can get it for a good price. If it is an anamorphic widescreen, if they release it in a full screen, yeah, fans are gonna, I think they're gonna burn down Echo Bridge's warehouse. I mean, if Echo Bridge is stupid enough to release Dusk Till Dawn 3 in full screen on Blu-ray, I don't even know what I'm gonna say about that. That's just gonna be ridiculous. But I'm hoping they're not that stupid. So if it is an anamorphic widescreen, I will rebuy it on Blu-ray, but we'll see how that goes. And also Full Tilt Boogie, you know, maybe if it comes out cheap enough, I'll rebuy it on Blu-ray. But in the meantime, at least I have something that is an anamorphic widescreen. That's the only plus, is that you just, you know, you go, well, I want these in anamorphic widescreen, so I guess I gotta take the crappy transfers. You don't have a choice. It's either you stick with non-anamorphic widescreen, or you just, well, except for From Dusk Till Dawn 3, or you just suck it up and buy Echo Bridge's new releases. It's a shame. But anyway, so let this be a warning. If you're gonna buy these, you know, just remember, Dusk Till Dawn 3 is in full screen, which is ridiculous, and the picture quality, pretty shoddy. If you get these on Blu-ray, again, I can only talk from Dusk Till Dawn because that's the only one that's really out right now. Picture quality, not so good. We'll see how From Dusk Till Dawn 2 and 3 is, and maybe eventually Full Tilt Boogie. Who knows? So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and you've been warned. So, see you next time, guys. Bye.